Hello and welcome to our formal living room makeover. When we first toured the house, this was honestly one of our favorite rooms. I feel like it's the room that gets the most light. We just love the brightness and the peace that the room brought. It has 3 beautiful big windows where you could see all the foliage and a stunning chimney right when you enter. So we really wanted to add more warmth, character, and making the room feel a little bit more cozy. It has taken us quite a bit, but finding the right furniture was really important to me, and I feel like we nailed it. So let's take you back to what the room actually looked like when we first toured the house. The paint color was a little bit darker. We also removed a bunch of the stuff on the wall, and the mantle was originally black, but we decided to add some trim around the walls and painted this beautiful cream color. And for the mantle, I ended up going with this stunning green, which I feel like really ties in the room and the entire house together, since we do have a lot of green throughout the house. But yeah, let's show you the whole decorating process, because that was honestly the hardest part for me, trying to figure out where to move the furniture around and have the room flow really nicely. So let's get started. It's not gonna fit. We're gonna have to tilt it. This is what we're working with. This has basically turned into a catch-all. It has all of her plants in here until I decide where I'm going to be placing all of them. This is the couch that I found at HomeGoods. And then I went ahead and found these green chairs at HomeSense. Found these at HomeSense. This is vintage. I have all of my HomeGoods TJ Maxx orders, a lot of our wedding gifts here. Hudson is currently on timeout because he decided to eat poop outside. Okay, I don't want to talk about it, so he's in timeout. Back there, I have our frames for the gallery wall going up the stairs. This was a vintage find. I'm so obsessed with it. However, now I'm fearing that I don't know if it's going to fit in this room with all the furniture and the crate. The crate needs to stay here. I just need to figure out how I'm going to display the furniture. These 2 things for the fireplace are also thrift finds. This is the rug for this room. The mirror is also a thrift find. And then this light, as you can tell, is crooked. Our ceilings and floors are not leveled in this house, so we have to figure out what and how we can fix that. But for now, I'm thinking of just getting everything out and starting from scratch. And by that I mean get as much as I can out, like these smaller pieces. Obviously not the couch, because where am I gonna put that now? But let me see if I can move some of the plants out here in the hallway. So I got as much out as I could, especially the middle section where the couch and the rug is gonna go. But all of this still needs to be organized, so just keep that in mind. A lot of these plants are also just temporarily here. So let's start putting in the furniture. Starting with the rug. I actually got a new rug. This is what this side is currently looking like. I actually got a new rug because the one that I originally had in mind didn't fit. So let's try it again. Here is the before. Basically, the goal is to put photos going up and keeping it the same width. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't want it to, you know, because this wall up here is taller, I don't want it to occupy much more space than just this going up. Hopefully once it's up, it makes better sense, but this is the inspo that I have in mind. And then we actually got these vintage sconces, candle sconces or candlestick holders to put on the wall. I actually wanted to put it in the basement or in this space right here, but now I think it actually might look good to put one here and another one halfway. And then for frames, these are the ones that I've been collecting so far. I have a feeling I'm going to need a few more. I'm actually not going to use these, but I will be using the photos because they're vintage from Eric's grandmother. But I'm thinking of replacing the frame to one of probably this one because I have 3 of those. But I do need a lot more frames if I'm planning on doing that entire wall. I ended up getting 2 of these from Home Goods. This is the Marlowe Glen collection. This one is a 4-piece of the bigger frames, and then these 4 were in another. The ones that actually already have photos are from Framebridge. Love these so much. And then I've been collecting a few of these frames. That one is also from Framebridge, and the rest are from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, etc. It's officially time to do the one project that I've been neglecting, but also excited. We are going to be working on the gallery wall today. I've been collecting frames for quite a while now, and as you can tell, we have a lot, but the puzzle of it all is honestly so intimidating and very hard. So let's see what we come up with and if we can make it work. no way that I can move this by myself. Oh, shoot. Oh my God, are you joking? I don't think I can move this. Oh my God. Oh boy. Why is this so heavy? All right, well. All I'm thinking about is where is the Christmas tree gonna go? Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh, this is not for the weak. What is going on? Oh my God. All right. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna just stay there. Perhaps forever. There's no way that I can move any more furniture. Bro. Be so for real. Alright, well, that's gonna have to do. Don't you want being honest, that fig needs to be moved to that corner. Your girl can't do that, sir. All right, here is the finished look. Let's give you a walkthrough. First things first, as you guys remember, we had Hudson's crate here. We ended up getting rid of it and putting it in the other living room. This console table was one of my first thrift finds, and I really didn't want to get rid of it. I mean, it was between getting rid of this or Hudson's crate, and I decided to downsize on Hudson's crate. This furniture piece was one of my first thrift finds, and I still can't believe the price. Before I tell you, leave a comment down below how much you think this costs. But I always knew that's where I wanted to put the record player, and I didn't want to get rid of it, so I decided to downsize on Hudson's crate. His crate was too big anyways, and he prefers the other room, so this honestly worked out perfectly. But this was $75 and in pristine condition. Like, I did absolutely nothing to it. I left the hardware. I love how it gives so much character to the room and also works perfectly with our record player. This is the one that we have. Absolutely love it. We went with the Crossley record player, and it's honestly amazing. The sound is very loud, and you can also play Bluetooth, which is amazing. We got this from our wedding registry. They don't have this exact color anymore, but the color that's available, it's a beautiful brown, and I wish we actually had that one over this one because it would go best with our decor. But love, love, love the Crossley record player. And then in this corner, I just decided to add 2 of the muñecas sin caras. You guys know that I love to add a little Dominican touch, and these are stunning. So I've been collecting a few of these, and I just love the way that they look in this corner and the pop of color. I ended up adding the fiddle leaf fig to this corner. I can't believe how massive this fiddle leaf fig has turned out to be. It was like up to here in the other apartment and constantly dying, and I feel like it truly thrives in this room, so we really wanted to leave it here. We added it to this corner, and hopefully she continues to thrive. In terms of the trim work, as you can tell, Eric went ahead and added 3 here, 3 on this side. These were a little bit easier for him to map out compared to the other rooms, but yeah, we added 3 on each of those walls. There's 1 right here, 1 here, which is kind of covered by the curtains, another one there, another one here, and a small one right there. Next to the record player, I have this vintage vinyl organizer. I love, love, love the shade of gold. The only thing is it doesn't really carry a lot of the records, and we have so many. So this is what the center looks like. Organizing the furniture was honestly the hardest part for me. So we decided to move everything to the center of the room, especially because of the way that the layout is. This is not a square or rectangle room. It's kind of like a hexagon since the fireplace is in this corner right here. So I decided to move everything to the center and leave like a little walkway in both sides. The furniture is mainly from HomeGoods and HomeSense. The couch, I ended up finding it at HomeGoods. It's a stunning boucle material and not the type that will like create little bubbles, which I love. And it's also really comfortable. The chairs are this beautiful green color, and I love the fact that they actually swivel. That's what they look like. They're massive and really comfortable, but I decided to mirror them side to side. I was thinking of putting them where we have the ottoman, and it worked best, honestly, having them this way. The coffee table is from Amazon. I was really hoping to find something vintage and a little bit bigger, but this worked honestly perfectly fine. And it's a stunning wood color. I love the grain detail, and I also love that it has 2 layers. And underneath, I just have that little moss bowl. Up here, I decided to put 2 coffee table books, the flowers, the candle, a little marble candle holder, and 2 coasters. The ottoman were a HomeSense find. I love the shade of wood and the leather detail. They're also really comfortable as well. And then I got 2 side tables, which honestly match perfectly with the coffee table. And those are from HomeSense as well. Back here, I just have 2 plants. Again, you're able to walk back there, and my stunning monstera, which she's thriving here. The curtains are from Amazon, same with the rods. It's a beautiful semi-sheer material. It's a cream color and a linen feel. We have these in the office, and I just love the material. And we also actually have the blackout curtains from the same brand, and it's truly amazing quality. For the mantle, we ended up painting it this beautiful green color. To be honest, I don't even remember the name, but I got a different green to paint over this. And somehow that worked perfectly with the chairs. That's what it looks like. I just added a few pieces of decorations on top. The sconces are from Amazon, and then the mirror was a vintage find, which is a beautiful, beautiful piece. The fireplace accessories were also a vintage find, which I love. And then last but very not least is the light in this room, which we actually got for the family room and ended up just moving it here. I feel like it goes perfectly in this room. We do need to somehow figure out how to level it. Our ceilings are not leveled, and that bothers me. But that's what it looks like. You guys know that I also love to add medallions to our ceiling light, which I feel like it just adds so much character, so why not? These I get from Amazon, by the way. Oh, and I almost forgot. The rug is also a home goods find, but I'll try to link some similar pieces down below for you guys. I am just so in love with the way that it all turned out. And now for the gallery wall, this is the finished result. We obviously need to select the photos, but that's gonna be a task for another day. So I wanted to show you guys what it ended up looking like. These candlestick sconces were also a vintage find. I love, love, love the shiny brass. These are actually really heavy and really good quality, but I decided to add fake candlesticks up here, which are remote control. And with this one, you can select the time, you can select the brightness, and if you want to make it a regular light or a candle, like flickering light, which I love. This is what it looks like from up here. I honestly think we did a really good job. Shout out to Eric for helping me mount these on the wall. Now I just need to sit down and properly select the photos, but I absolutely love how it turned out. I feel like it truly adds so much character, especially when you walk into the house. And yeah, that's pretty much how the entire little makeover came out. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.